Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bakambu. Some really good ball movement. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's...
Shot, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Llorente. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That pass isn't the best. João Pedro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking to play him in. That's a promising position. Now, this could be a chance. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Bakambu. Linton.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Danilo. Junior Firpo was steaming forward. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's cut it out. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Isco. Carlos Augusto promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Guimaraes. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Danilo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lo Celso, Isco, Junior Firpo, and it's Isco. Gabriel makes the interception. Rafinha, David Neres. Now it's David Neres. Played back in. A slightly better ball would have led to a... And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12.
Here's the start of the second half.
El dorsal 15.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bruno Guimaraes, Linton. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha. He's having a shot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into...
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do. But
he's had a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, he saved it! Aimed beyond the defence. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Brazil with the corner. They're first.
Será reemplazado por...
They've played it short.
17.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passes short and sharp. João Pedro. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lo Celso.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bakambu being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Good take, and is he in? Opts to play it back, takes a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. No, again there's no way through. David Neres. And it's Joelinton. And the shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Lo Celso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Álvaro Fidalgo takes control of it and he's on the move. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Here come Brazil on the counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Álvaro Fidalgo stood up well to him there. Neres is onto it in a flash. Oh, super find. He's free, he has got space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neres receives it in a wide position. Llorente going vertical. Oh, they could break here. Searching pass he's played there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
El dorsal 2.
Bruno Guimaraes, João Pedro. It's a pretty loose pass. Álvaro Fidalgo. And they're quick to get it back. For Pablo Fornals.
4 minutos de descuento.
And he's in on goal. Rafinha. Now it's David Neres. And he's managed to get free, showing good feet. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. And the finish! Off the post! Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.